Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Loretta Lynn from Health Essentials and Be Yogaful here for you today. I'm putting together a practice that can be short or long depending on how much time you have. And this one is for changes and for transitions, which we're all going through right now thanks to the pandemic and the rioting that's been going on. Hopefully, this practice can help you maybe open up your heart a little bit more, or maybe feel a little bit more relaxed, help with some of the tension or the nervousness you might be feeling. So, this is something you can take with you and use whether you're at work, in the office, sitting in a chair, and you just need to release the tension in your shoulders and your neck, and maybe just breathe since we're all getting back into some sort of new normal. So, anyway, with that, you can start, as I said, either seated, either on the floor in easy pose, crisscross applesauce, or in a chair. And there are modifications for, I think, almost all of these you are able to do that way, or you can do them on the mat with me now. So, we're going to start in mountain pose. And mountain pose is when you have all 10 of your toes on the floor. You're grounded in through your feet, through all four corners of the feet, standing nice and tall, head up high. And if your shoulders are up scrunched, maybe your traps feel a little tight, you might want to roll your shoulders back. And we're just going to start to take notice of our breath here. And if you're seated, you can also sit up tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And just breathe. You can maybe gently close your eyes if you're comfortable, or if you'd like, find something fixed in front of you to focus on, maybe a flower or something relaxing, not something that'll cause you to worry or stress. So we're just going to ground in through our feet, maybe tilting the tailbone down just a little bit, just ever so slightly, feeling the energy come up through our legs, through the front of your body, all the way up to the crown of your head, and coming back down through the back side. Arms are at your sides. And as we're focusing on our breath, in through the nostrils, maybe feeling it come all the way down through into your diaphragm, as we like to say, all four corners of your torso. If you can, maybe hold it for a few seconds here and then release it. Exhaling, and you can feel the tension just draining from your shoulders through your head, letting it all go, releasing, letting go what's not serving you. Because we're rooted down through our root chakra, down through our sacrum. We're going to feel that into our solar plexus, but also into our heart chakra, as well as our third eye and our crown. So let's take a few more deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, flipping it, reversing, and exhaling through the nose as well. Inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to bring our arms up and out to the sides as we inhale, raising them halfway. Exhale, lowering them. Inhale, arms all the way out, this time over your head. Nice big deep breath into the diaphragm, keeping the shoulders down. And then exhale, releasing it all back down. Inhale, arms up. And exhaling back down, releasing all that tension, all the worries. Just being present in the moment, accepting what is our truth. Inhale, arms up. And if you need to, you can imagine a big beach ball overhead, so you're keeping your shoulders down and back. And exhaling, releasing the arms down, staying rooted through all four corners. Next, inhale, arms up overhead. We're going to hold on to that grab the left wrist with your right hand and slowly, gently tilt to your right. Maybe bumping that hip out just a little bit. Nice gentle stretch up and overhead. Inhaling, bringing the navel in, and exhaling, coming back to center. Inhale, grabbing the opposite, the right wrist, tilting to the left, bumping the right hip out. Inhale, and then exhale. Another round. Inhale, exhale, and come back to center. Exhaling, bringing your shoulders, your arms all the way back down to your sides. Now, on the next inhale, we want to bring the shoulders up, shrug them up towards the ears, and then releasing them. Nice big breath out. Inhale. Keep inhaling deep, deep, as much as you can, and then let it out. One more inhale. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhaling, letting it all out. To bring our hands to our hearts. Wonderful. Now we're going to slowly transition down to the floor. If you're seated in a chair, you can certainly do this while you're seated as well. But we're going to come down into tabletop position on all fours with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hip points, so you're balanced on all four, evenly proportion. Spread your fingers nice and wide with your meaty part of your hands, your palm and your fingers rooted down into your mat. And we're going to slowly and gently press into the tops of our feet and our hands. We're going to lift our knees ever so slightly. As we inhale, bring the navel to the spine. Lift the legs off the mat so they're parallel to the floor. As we're going to inhale, tilting the tailbone down. Go ahead and breathe. And keeping the crown of the head forward so you have this nice long spine. And then you got this. 3 more, 2 more seconds, and 1. And slowly release down to the mat. Exhaling. 1 more time. We're going to lift up with our core, using our fingers and our toes, and hovering over the mat. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, and slowly lower back down to the floor, to your mat. Now dropping the belly, the hip points up, lifting your heart, bringing your shoulders down and back. Inhaling for cat, and then slowly rounding back out, rounding your back, bringing the tailbone down and your neck down as well, so you're getting a nice stretch in your shoulders and your traps. Exhaling, then inhaling, bringing it back to cow, with your belly down, hip points up, and then slowly exhaling it, coming back into cow, rounding out through the shoulders, lengthening the spine, bringing the tailbone down, and really rooting down through your fingertips so you're not putting pressure on the wrist. And now 1 more cycle on your own. Inhale for cow. And exhale, rounding it back out. We're going to slowly come into extended child's pose for just a moment here, giving your shoulders and your wrists a little break. If you want, you can keep your fingertips nice and light on your mat or on your desk. If you're sitting in a chair, just kind of gently relax, maybe putting your forearms on your desk, relaxing that forward. And if you're in this pose, if you want, you can put your forehead down to the mat and gently rock your head side to side. And from here, we're going to come back up into tabletop, spreading the fingers wide, about shoulder width apart, and gently, with your knees bent, curling your toes under, lifting the hip points, coming into downward facing dog. Now, if you're sitting at your desk, you might want to try standing and just leaning against your desk in a like a figure 7 format, or using the back of your chair. Go ahead and pedal it out here. If your feet don't reach the floor, that's okay. Your heels breathing, melting our heart towards our thighs. We're slowly going to, then we're going to look forward, bring the rooting down through the left foot, bring the right leg up, and then slowly stacking the leg, right knee back, right heel over the right glutes. And then we're going to slowly bring that down as we exhale forward into a low lunge. And again, if you're standing, you can use your chair to do your low lunge, or you can join us with or without a mat. So with the low lunge, we're going to slowly come up into a high lunge. You can always take a knee here if you'd like, or you can bring it into a high lunge, finding your balance. Find something to center your drishti on, your focus. Into high lunge. As we inhale, bring arms up and overhead. Nice, strong core, bringing the navel back towards the spine. As you exhale, palms together, bring them down to the heart. You can take a knee here if you'd like, and we're going to slowly twist to the right, bringing our heart towards our palms, and breathe, elbows out, left to right. Oops. Too much focusing here. And slowly we're going to exhale, bringing our palms back down to our mat or to your desk if you'd like. Stepping it back into our runner's lunge here. Then we're going to slowly bring that right arm back up and out into a nice side angle twist here. Or side angle lunge. Breathe, keeping that head extended, using your core, opening the chest, and exhaling, bringing it back down. And then we're going to come back step back into plank. You can certainly take a knee here if you'd like, or you can keep it up. We're going to go down to chaturanga, into upward facing dog, or you can come all the way down and then come up into cobra, and then we'll meet again back in downward facing dog. So curling the toes under, peeling the hips back and up and out, balancing on all fours. Remember to root down through all 10 fingers, breathing with your heart melted back towards your thighs. Go ahead and pedal it out. Now grounding through the right heel, anchor down, bring the left leg up to three-legged dog. Then we're going to stack that left knee, left heel over the glute, giving a nice stretch to the hip flexors here. And we're going to breathe. And then on your next cycle of breath, on your exhale, go ahead and bring it forward into your low lunge. Again, taking a knee here if you'd like for a low lunge. Nice stretch. Or when you find your balance, go ahead and come on up into a high lunge. And next inhale, arms up overhead. And we're breathing, checking in with our body, feeling the balance. And then we're going to slowly palms together, down to the heart. A nice gentle twist to the opposite side, this time to your left. Elbows left to right. And try to bring your chest up towards your palms so you're not crunching down. You're not collapsing all your weight. And then slowly bring your palms back down to that runner's lunge. And then we're going to bring that left arm back up again to a nice side angle stretch. Feel that in your glutes, maybe your hamstring. Try not to collapse into the right side. Bring your palm back down, stretch, bring it into your plank, and then come down slowly down to your belly. Four. Oops. And we're going to slowly bring it back, heels back, and we're going to come into child's pose. Take a breath here. Keeping your arms extended in front of you, or if you'd like, you can bring them back towards your sides and behind you. Resting your forehead on the mat, or if that doesn't, you can always make a pillow with your hands or double fists, and allowing your body to rest, feeling the tailbone down towards the earth. You're breathing. We're letting go of the past. We're opening up our heart, slowly coming up to a seated position. We're going to swing our legs out, around, and in front of us. And from here, we're going to lay gently on our backs, bringing it down. Bring your feet, bend your knees, bringing your feet up towards your sits bones. Hands are at your sides. Maybe tucking your shoulders in for like angel wings, or you're squeezing an orange there. And we're going to gently bring it up into a bridge pose. Keeping all four corners of the feet grounded, arms at your sides for support. We're going to slowly bring the hip points up towards the sky. Nice big stretch as we inhale. And if you'd like, you can clasp your hands underneath for some more stretch in the shoulders, or keep them at your sides. You've got this. Doing great. If you've stayed with us this whole time, thank you. And we're going to slowly lower on 3, 2, 1, bringing it back down to the mat. We're relaxed in your chair. Go ahead and extend your legs, your left leg and your right leg out. Stretch your arms to your sides. If you'd like, you can take a nice gentle stretch here, or twist to the side, supine twist. Left knee over towards the right side, turning your head towards over your left shoulder. Giving a nice twist to your spine, gentle stretch, and then bringing it back to center, and then alternating sides with the right knee over towards the left side and looking over your right shoulder. And then slowly bringing it back to center into your Shavasana or corpse pose. These are some great poses to practice anytime throughout the day if you're feeling stressed or tension with all of the changes going on in the world today, and transitions for whatever our new normal is going to be, or a temporary new normal. It's good to take a few minutes for yourself throughout the day to help fill your cup and calm your nerves, because the more prepared you are to be calm and focused and able to let go of what was and embrace what's new, is only going to help you physically and emotionally, as well as you helping your family or helping others. So if you'd like, you can bring your palms to your chest here. If you want, you can continue to meditate for a few more minutes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of my practice today. I appreciate you so much. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. I hope this little practice has been helpful to you. And bringing your fingers to your third eye, we say Namaste.